Hi, crafters. I'm waiting for people to come on live. I saw that there were a few people online, but now I have zero. So I'm waiting for you guys to come on live and tell about the emails I got. If I'm still alive. Yes, I'm still alive. Because I didn't do a YouTube video in 5 days and everybody was worried and it was so sweet. But because of the fact that the sellers were all on holiday and still are on holiday, I wanted to take the time to make new designs and be sure then that when they were back, that I had something to offer them. So, and of course, I had to do my workshop videos because a few people, I have an itch on my arm. I have now about, hi Laura, hi. I have now about, for the design classes that I do, 26 people who join. So yeah, those are fun to make, but I have to write out all the things that I want to teach in the 5 lessons. And yeah, it takes a lot of time, everything. And I want to teach Ben, of course. So yeah. But I have some good news. One, I'm still alive, as you see. And two, this morning, Andy from Andy's store bought the hobby trolley. I have to be honest, there is no designer paper in them because in the die set. Because of the fact that when I would do all the parts for the design paper, it will be too expensive. And I think with a few tips and tricks, you can make those layers yourself. So I didn't put the design paper layers in it, but when the die set is in, I will show you a few tips and tricks so you can make the layers yourself. So this one will be produced in a die set. Hi, Nell. Hi. Yeah, you were worried too, and you sent me an email. Thank you, but there's nothing wrong with me. I just had a few days that I had something like I'm fed up with the lockdown. We are locked down 1 week before Christmas now, and it's now already February. So yeah, it's taking its toll on me. I'm not a person who goes out a lot, but the fact that I can't for weeks and weeks and weeks now, it took his toll on me. Hi, crafty lady. Hi, Carol. Hi. Yeah. So I took out my my curler iron and tried to make something from my messy hair, but it's still the COVID hairdo. But I wanted to be a little more presentative. Hi, Tanya. Hi, sweetie. Yes, yeah, and I emailed you back that I would be on live 5 minutes from the point you emailed me. So here I am. I'm doing okay, but I just had a little bit of a mental breakdown. Hi, Paula. Hi. Hi, Carmen. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, so I had a little breakdown. I had days that I had something like, yeah, I'm so happy if everybody is vaccinated and that things are going back to normal. So, yeah, I needed a few days for myself. Yeah, I think so too, Deb. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Deb. Uh, I didn't make anything, so like a finished product, but I just wanted to update you guys on what I did. There are a few planner dies that I did, that I made, new ones. Hi, Anne. Hi, Rhonda. Uh, Thank you, Nell. Yeah, dankjewel. Nice to see you back. Keep well and stay safe. Yeah, I will try to stay safe. Hi, Nicole. I was just wondering if you were both okay. Yeah, we are both okay. Well, I'm more okay than Ben because Ben now needs to go to the psychiatrist and he needs to visit um, a specialist doctor for diabetes. He may be having diabetes. So, but yeah, it's all under investigation, if you know what I mean. Hi, Giving. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing well. But to give you guys some updates, what did I make? I made, do you know that really intricate desktop mirrors that you can twist and you have a mirror on both sides? And I made something very elegant in a heart shape, in a circular shape, and in an oval shape. And the heart and the circle one are sold. One to KS Craft. He has the circular one. And the heart one I sold to Surprise Creations. And I this morning I designed an oval shaped one. Wait until you see when it's finished in a die set. I think you all going to love it. I personally like it a lot. I made them into shakers. I made them into a planner page, the oval one, and we made a microwave, a travel kit, uh, too much to say. So all the days that I wasn't online, I was making new designs. So don't be worried, there will be a lot of fun new designs coming. Yeah. Thank you, Janice. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, and this morning I spoke to Andy from Andy's store and he bought this file. So this one will be made into a die set, but without the design paper layers, because if the layers would be in there, it would be so expensive. And with a few tips and tricks, I will teach you how to make those layers yourself in a few easy steps. So I think sending it out without the design paper layers makes it the best of both worlds because these parts and the parts to make the base of the box are so large, so it will be already expensive. So, but bear with me, I will explain when the die set is ready and I have the die set, how you can make those layers in a few easy steps yourself. Thank you. And thank you, Latifa. I always am afraid to pronounce your name the wrong way. So that's why I always say crafty lady to you. I'm sorry, sweetie. uh, yeah. Oh, and what we did? Oh, we are living close to a bridge and we have right in front of our front door, because our front door is on that side, we have a kind of a river. It's not very big or very wide, but it was freezing outside and the whole river was frozen, but not enough frozen to be able to ice skate on it. It needed to freeze a few more days to be really sturdy, but there were places in the Netherlands that you were able to ice skate. But I was too scared to go through the ice, so I didn't went up the ice. But Ben and I took a walk. That's something we do every day to relax our minds. And then we discovered that there were a lot of water birds outside, and we fed them. I had a big sack of bird seeds, and we were throwing them to the birds, and they were eating like crazy, like they had really hunger. So what I did the next day, I went to a shop, a specialist shop for animals, because that's the only store and the grocery stores that are open. And we bought a 25-kilo bag, a large bag of specialist food for water birds. And yesterday, Ben and I went out and walked beside the river and were feeding all the water birds. And like bees to honey, they all came to us. And now we are doing that for 4 or 5 days. And when they see us coming outside our front door, they are coming running towards us because they know they get fed. So, yeah, that was something that was very enjoyable and fun to do. We spend a lot of money on bird feed. Yeah, bird feed. No, seeds, bird seeds, and specialist like how do you call them? What dogs eat? The little tiny things that dogs eat. I know the Dutch word, but I don't know the English word. The dry feed that you give your dogs to eat, but then they have it specially for ducks and water birds. And Ben was throwing it around. No, not a treat. It's let me see if I can find a translation. Uh, um, chunks? No. Um, no, it's not chunks. Yeah, that's maybe if I type it differently. Dog nibble. Yeah, it says dog nibble, but I don't know if that's yeah, see, dog nibbles. Yes. And they have especially for dogs. And I didn't know they were available especially for dogs. But oh, it was so fun. I even made a short video. I will see if I can post it on Instagram or something like that. That you can see me feed the birds and that they all came running to me. And there was a moment that I was so afraid because I was surrounded by 6 big swans. And every time one of them came closer and closer, and I was like, go away. I want to feed you, but don't come too close. I was a little bit of a chicken. Yeah. Ah, yeah. And now, because we have a deck terrace, we can go outside. We have kind of deck terrace because we are on the third floor. And towards of in the front of our house are all trees. And a few days before I went to feed the birds, I deposit a lot of bird seeds around the trees because I noticed that the smaller birds, the normal birds, were feeding only around the trees because there wasn't any snow. So I placed a big pile of bird seeds there, and now all the water birds are surrounding those trees and eating those seeds as well. So yeah, it was fun. Uh, oh, yeah. Carol, I will see if I can make some pictures and post it on Instagram or somewhere so you can see those short videos because Ben made a few short videos. I lived in Denmark for 4 years and lived swans, but the ones here in Florida are attack ones, so scary. Yeah, here they are little bit more friendly, but the fact that they approach you so close and that they are in reach of your hand, that makes it a little bit scary. And Ben was wearing gloves because of the cold, but I didn't have any gloves, so Ben was taking some food onto his glove and they were eating out of his hand. It was so fun to do. I had yeah, I like treating the birds to snacks because yeah, in the wintertime they have a harder time to find feed, and especially when there is a lot of snow. So yeah, they won't bite the hand that feed them. Well, Rhonda, I don't know about that. There was one who was really aggressive. I had the bag like this with the bird seeds, and I was taking piles of bird feeds, and he was almost reaching inside the bag. So that's how close he was. And oh no, I like them, I love them, but at a certain distance. Ducks don't scare me, but swans, yeah, I think just because of their size. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Yeah, I know, sweetie, but I was working on making new designs and taping the design classes that I'm doing right now. So, yeah, I need to have some time to myself and make sure that all sellers have new designs. So when they are back and producing again, they have something to produce. So, yeah, what that's what I was doing in the meantime. And I had a little breakdown. I was a little bit fed up of the lockdown. We are still in lockdown. The week before Christmas, we went in lockdown and we are still in them. We can't go anywhere. Nothing is open, or, yeah, the only thing we can do is take a walk in the park or uh, blocks around the house or stuff like that. And we have a curfew. I believe you call it a curfew, an evening clock. So we have to be in about 9 o'clock at the evening, and we can't go outside until 5 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Hi, Gloria. Hi, CD. -29 wind chill here. I had to get out of bed and try to go to work. I hate being too cold. Happy crafting, everybody. Whoa, -29? Oh, that's chilly. How's your hubby coming along? Hope he's well. Yeah, Gloria, thank you for asking. He is doing okay, but he could be better. Um, they discovered that his sugar levels were too high, so now he has to go to a specialist for that as well. He went to his heart doctor, and now he has also some mental issues to be sorted out. So he is doing okay, but it could be way better. Nicole, the seller, said he had my dye done and I would have it soon, but it still have not received it. Yeah, Deb, even I had a, yeah, let me tell you. Those are things you guys don't know, but sometimes it's even a struggle for me to work with the sellers. The first thing that had happened was the lady from Surprise Creation reached out to me and asked me if I had new designs. Let me tell you the story before I read all your guys' comments, because else I will be lost in my story. Uh, so I sent her some designs that I made. She picked a few, and then she told me, "Could you make garden accessories?" And she showed me some pictures of the things she wanted, like vegetables and like garden tools. And then I thought, okay, I can do vegetables. And oh, and she wanted fruit. Um, the first thing she said to me was vegetables and fruit. So I drawed some vegetables and I thought, what fun would it be to have a real looking fence to go with it? But then the bigger fence, the fence you put up between you and your neighbors. So not the little picket fences, but a really cute, bigger fence. So I drawn that and I thought, okay, maybe it's also fun to have a die that you can make something with a soil border. So I drawn that one and I made some, how do you call those trees that you cut into a certain shape? They have really tiny leaves, not a bonsai, but yeah, I believe it's called different in English. And so I drawn them. No, not a bonsai. No, Laura, a buxus. Ik bedoel een buxus. Yeah, I translated in Dutch, so Laura knows what I mean. So I draw them, I sent them off, and then she told me, "No, I don't want them to be so tiny. I want them bigger." I told her, "Listen, I asked you how big do you want them to be?" Um, then she told me, well, I don't need that much vegetables, but I want to have something like broccoli. Well, it went back and forward. I was drawing, making the adjustments, and then she wants something else, and then I made the adjustments, and then she wants something else again. And I was like, oh, please, why don't you tell me this in the beginning? Because that saves me a lot of time making stuff you don't want, of not making stuff you don't want at the end. So I made 4 or 5 designs, one with all vegetables, one with all fruits, one with all fence, one with etc. I sent them off and she didn't take any of them. So I spent 2 days absolutely for nothing. And I was a little bit frustrated. I had something like, okay, ask somebody else to make them because I'm not willing to invest any more time and then ending up you don't take my designs. I have to be honest. So, okay, that was done. I thought, okay, I'm going to do something else that I like to design. So then I made those desktop mirrors that I think you guys will love. I like them a lot. I can't wait until they are finished. And then I had the same problem with, and now I'm coming to you, Deb. Um, uh, I was reaching out to the seller, and he told me, yes, in about 2 hours I have time. Okay. I sent him new designs, and the next day I didn't get any response. Then they change up their mind so many times that I invest so many time for absolutely nothing that I have something like, okay, I rather have you guys tell me what you want because you guys are clear in what size, in what style. I don't mind designing it, but I can't design something that you have in mind, but that you don't make clear to me on what you want. And I had the struggle with 2 or 3 of those sellers. So I was a little bit annoyed. And I had something like, yeah, topiary trees, Tanya. Thank you. Yeah, now I see the word and I remember topiary trees. But all things came to a good end because at the end, the seller, another seller took those designs. So they will be produced. And I hope that you guys will love them because they are tiny. I made even plant seeds bags. Thank you, Ben. See, I need your guys' help. Yeah, like a Boxhead. Yeah, topiary. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah. See, I'm getting nervous because when I get nervous, I always get scratchy. Sorry. Oh, boxwood. Yeah, topiary. Yeah, but because it's our trees, I believe the topiary is the best word. Yeah, because when I designed them, I found that word a lot. So I think that's the correct word. Hi, Bridget. So you should let them pay for all the time you spent, honestly. Bet they won't change their mind as fast. Yeah, Laura, but that's not possible because um, if you think you are clear and something comes across differently in another one's mind, I think that's because I'm a visual person. What I see, I can make. And, or almost, because I can't do dolls and bears and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's the way they write it and the way I visualize it. And I can't say, well, because I spent this much time, you need to pay them. That's not possible. And that wouldn't be fair, in my opinion. So I told her, sorry, but please ask somebody else. You have designers enough. Ask somebody else to design what you have in mind because after 3 times changing the whole design, yeah, I was fed up with it and I wanted to make something that I had in mind myself. I like dice that make a cute, quick box. Yeah, I have a lot of them, Gloria. I've made a lot of them. Yeah. Oh, and I want your guys' opinion. I have a question. As you know, Andy from Andy Store Art likes all 3D designs. He makes few of them himself. Where he gets them, if he makes them himself, I don't know, but he has a few of mine. As you know, I made the hobby trolley, this one, and I can make it into a smaller version. So it will fit into a standard die cutting machine. But as for now, I can't oversee how much smaller it will be going to be, but I will try to. Oh, my ends are loosening up. See, I have to do a few more drops of glue. But okay, I can make a smaller one, but I think it's better to invest what the size would be, what the price would be, and then the seller can do a pre-order so he will not be stuck with sets that he doesn't sell. And you guys will have the option to make the hobby trolley, but then a smaller version with a cutting die set. But would that be something that you guys would be interested in? Because I have no clue. So it's something that I wanted to discuss with the seller, but this seller doesn't speak that great English, so it will take a lot of time for me to explain what um, what the meaning is of this pre-order and how I see things. Oh, come on, Nicole, you can explain it. See, I didn't talk English for a week now, and I'm starting to lose it. Can you design an arched garden trellis? I did. Tanya, I did. I think you weren't online when I told this, but I did make one. Perhaps with a small section of fence on each side. I'd love to be able to add vines and flowers to it. Tanya, let me say, I put vines on them, and the seller told me I want them, but without the vines. You can beat me, but I don't get them sometimes. I just don't understand why they don't see what we see in a certain item. So it's only a fence without the vines. Thank you for my personal name that I bought two and I love them. You're most welcome, Gloria. I remember that I made two with the name Gloria, so I think they were yours. The smaller version would be nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I will ask the seller if he is willing and see how we can arrange that. I'm not interested in a small size because I have a machine now. I also think it would be cute but have no function. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Tanya. Yeah. I love how YouTube adds a random emote every time. Okay. I didn't see that, Laura. Oh, maybe your picture? Is that what you mean, in front of your name? I can't wait until I get my record die. I know you mailed it out on February the 1st. I hope I gets it here this week. I have no clue because even yesterday, was that yesterday or Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I got 2 or 3 emails from people that got the ones that I shipped on the 22nd of January, but those were the house cleaning die sets. So yeah, they are on the way, but it can take a little bit longer. I only did the areas up and the emojis is in the gender after I did even put in their lol. Arms up. Yeah, crafty lady, I don't know how long it will take. For instance, there was 1 week that I shipped out a box with dice, and that took about 2.5 weeks to arrive. A day later, I shipped another box out with dice, and that took 3.5 months to arrive. And I couldn't figure out why. I had a track and trace, and it was stuck. And I had something like, why is it stuck for so long? I called our postage office and they couldn't tell me why. And after it arrived at the lady, we discovered that the second box went by boat and not by plane. But if they would have told me that, I would have understand why it took so long. But they didn't say, oh, this one went by plane and this one went by boat. So the lady and I were all both frustrated with the postal services, and because it was stuck for about 35 days, it didn't move to any new state or update or whatever, and it took about, I believe it was 85 or 86 days until she got it. So I don't know why they sometimes ship it out by plane and the next day you send something and they ship it out by boat. Maybe because there was too much, or they didn't have planes available. I have no clue at all. I got my record die and I've been too busy playing with the cleaning set instead. Go figure. Oh, you were bugging me when it would arrive and how you didn't play with it. I mean it in a good way. Don't. I sometimes say stupid things out of enthusiasm, but I don't mean it in a bad way, Tanya. You know me by now, right? Uh, Oh my gosh, I will sure it will be here soon. Yeah, I hope so too. I will cross my fingers for you. Nicole, how much longer should I wait or ask for my money returns? It's been months. Yeah, I would do, how do you call that? A money return? No, open a dispute? Yeah, I will do it because he takes way too long. But I have to I have to tell that they aren't producing any stuff right now. So, but always choose what's best for you. And he needed to send you out a new die earlier on and not wait so long. That's my opinion. We call that being on a slow boat from China, literally. Yeah, yeah, you can say that. Oh, and I have a stack of dice. Wait a minute, I have them here with all the new dice that are released. I believe this is about a value of over $200. I'm not exactly sure, 230 to 20, something like that. And I need to know what shipping will do, because I believe shipping will cost around 40 euros. That's about $60. So, but if you're interested in buying this pile of all my very newest dice, yeah, you can send me an email, because yeah, I have one big pile left, and these are all the ones from Case Craft, from Spice Creations, and from a few from Bakey Store. That's this package. It's very heavy. I believe about 2 kilos. That's about 5 pounds, something like that. The cleaning die, there are 3 small circles and 2 go on the vacuum cleaner. What does the other circle do? Let me see it, because I have mine here. They all 3 go on the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I know what you mean. This one, I have them here, so I have to take them off my wall and not lose any of those tiny pieces. But this is the first one, the outer one. Then you get this one, that's the wheel. Then the inner circle for the wheel, and this one goes on top of here. So it's a set of 3. So that's where the other tiny circle goes. Yeah. And um, what I also did, I do not know if you looked inside my Etsy shop, but I lowered the price of almost all my designs that are in there. So if you're interested, even the die sets that I still have, because I'm cleaning out my room and wanted to uh, take time to take off the wallpaper. So when you don't hear from me within a week or something like that, I'm taking off my wallpaper. But yeah, we try to wait until the shops are open again. So when the wallpaper is off, I can put new one back on. Oh, I put one on the large jug. Yeah, that's possible too. But I would do the. I meant it to go on the wheel. That was how I intended it to be, or to be used. That's the better way of saying. Yeah, thank you, Laura. Yeah, so this one will be in the die set. I will see if the seller would be making this in a tinier version. And I will make sure that if it's possible to make it into a die set that fits in a standard size cutting die machine, that it will be having room left. The only problem you will have is that you can't buy any swivel wheels. And a swivel wheel is this wheel. Then you have those really tiny wheels that only go back and forward. And those are tinier, way tinier as this one. So keep that in mind if you want a die set. And then I will ask Andy from Andy Store if he is interested in producing that one in a die set as well. Well, and if you want this big pile of dice, let me know and I will see what the total will be after shipping. But yeah, I want to do it with track and trace so I can let you know where it's at. Sort of. If the postal service doesn't ship it out per boat. A smaller version of the trolley would be nice for those who don't have a digital cutting machine. Yeah, that's what I meant. Plus, they can be used as a party favor. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Oh, and did you see Scrap the World, Tamika? She is now doing a kind of a series. Help me fill my trolley. She's doing a great job. So Tamika, thank you for doing that for me. And yeah, I love to see what you are going to fill your trolley up with. So I'm looking out for your new episode. I saw you make now the first and the second episode. So I follow them. I don't respond to everything I see on the internet, but I follow them. Yeah. Hi, Raquel. Hi. See, I'm getting more and more nervous, and I don't know why. I'm late to the party. Yeah, I'm afraid this time you're late, Raquel. Normally you're one of the first one who is on, but this time you're a little bit late. But that's no problem. I just wasn't into doing lives or videos, and because the sellers have holiday, that's the time I can take some time for myself and make new designs and take care of stuff I left behind because yeah, I need to catch up the speed with making designs when the sellers are producing. They email me almost once or twice a week if I have new designs. So yeah, we are family, Nicole. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, yeah. Okay, sweethearts, I'm going to go. Don't be worried. I'm still alive. I'm still having my COVID hairdo. I only put in some curls to make it a little bit more decent. So they are all fake. See, my own hair is really straight and not curly at all. And even if I wash it, it looks like I didn't wash it for a few days. So that's my lovely COVID hairdo. I so wish that in about 2 weeks the hairdressers will be open again, but we have to wait after two. Was it now 2 March or 9 March? See, I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, sweetie. I haven't had the time to try again because I haven't been doing other things. Yeah. Be safe to all of you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for worrying about me, but I'm still alive. And yeah, just had a few days off. That was all. I wish you all a fun day. Thank you and bye bye.